Hey everybody, it's your boy labbearome, the Disabled Fragrance Guy, and I'm back for another review. Do me a favor if you haven't done so already, go down below, like and subscribe to the channel. While you're down there, please hit that notification bell so you'll be notified about every time I drop a video to YouTube. I want to thank you for rocking with me so far. Let's continue the journey this week with a fragrance that I believe is going to brighten up your spring and summer. So I took a jaunt over to Macy's while they were having a little bit of a sale, and I was looking for something bright, something effervescent, something for the spring and the summer, and the essay led me over to the new fragrance by Ralph Lauren. Today's review is going to be on Ralph Lauren and Polo Earth. Now, as I said before, came out just this year, 2022, new fragrance from Ralph Lauren. The notes from the top, we have citron, neroli, bergamot, spicy mint, green mandarin, and petitgrain. In the mid, we have orange blossom, rose, ylang ylang, geranium, lavender, and sage. And in the base, we have cedar, Haitian vetiver, and musk. Sizes and prices, there's only one size. This is a 3.4 ounce bottle. It is going to run you $106 USD. Now allow me to read a note from the brand because I think this is important, and I'm going to read it verbatim here. 97% origin refers to the ingredients in the fragrance that are either unchanged from their natural state or are processed but still have over 50% of their molecular structure from the original natural source. So what we're talking about here is sustainability. This is a vegan formula. It has plant-based alcohol. The bottle is created from post-consumer recycled glass, which leads me to the thin nature of the glass here. This is post-consumer recycled glass. So everything points to a sustainable nature for this fragrance and for this presentation, which I absolutely love. Ralph Lauren seems to be concerned with sustainability and doing something good for Mother Earth, which I absolutely adore, especially since disabled people make up about 15% of the global population, but have minimal input or involvement in the decision-making processes surrounding responses to climate change. And so I feel it's really good that Ralph Lauren is sort of maybe easing the burden a little bit in their own way. So kudos to Ralph Lauren. You guys are doing it. You're walking the walk and talking the talk, and I absolutely appreciate that. So the moment we've all been waiting for, what does Polo Earth smell like? Obviously you're here for that. So it is my scent of the day. I'm gonna give me a fresh spray on this sample card here. Nice atomizer. So right off the bat, it reminds me of two fragrances: John Varvatos Artisan Pure and Tom Ford Neroli Portofino. The citrus and the mint in here are amazing. They're amazing. And I wasn't really expecting a lot from Ralph Lauren. I really wasn't expecting to be wowed, but this is actually wowing me. I do like this a lot. The citrus and the mint are going to be amazing for the warm weather that is undoubtedly going to hit the DC, Maryland, Virginia region in a few weeks. I loathe summer in this area because it is just swampy and sweaty and hot and humid and danky, and everything that I hate about weather is coming for this region in a few short weeks, and I am going to be wanting and needing and grabbing for a fragrance to make me feel cool, and I believe Polo Earth is going to do that. Opens up with a bright neroli component, which reminds me of Neroli Portofino. It also has some floral tendencies with the rose in the mid, but smells completely natural. This is not a synthetic bomb whatsoever. This fragrance smells natural. Natural, that is the one word that comes to mind when you spray this fragrance. It's uplifting, it's energizing. That mint and that citrus has a great balance here. There's not neither of them are overtaking the other. It smells clean. You're gonna smell just clean when you wear this, and that's what you really want to smell like all the time, but that's especially what you want to smell like in the hot and the humid weather that's coming for this area. And it just kind of makes me feel happy. I mean, if there's one fragrance that I'm gonna pull for that's gonna put me in an uplifting mood, especially when I don't want to be out in 98-degree weather, it's gonna be Polo Earth. They're doing right by the environment, they're doing right by sustainability, and they're making me smell great at the same time. I think that's a win-win-win for everybody involved, so I'm definitely going to be pulling for this. It's good for casual use, but I think I can pull this off in a suit and tie as well, so I'm going to say it's good for casual and formal use. You can pull for this on the weekends when you're just running errands. You can pull for this in a formal event. You can pull for this for a nice dinner. I think this is very, very versatile and a great offering from Ralph Lauren for the spring and the summer. Where I have to knock this fragrance a little bit is the performance. This performance is about 5.5 to 6 hours on my skin. Typical of freshies, I know, but do I care? Not really. I have to say, I don't mind the performance factor because of the smell. It smells great. So do I mind that I have to reapply? No, I don't. I don't mind that I have to reapply this fragrance. I think it's at a price point to where if I ever run out of it, I can repurchase it without a problem and not feeling bad or angry about that. So while the performance does lack a little bit, if you're a performance snob, you're not going to want to pull for this because the performance is probably not going to be up to your standards. I'm not that much of a performance snob. Not everything has to last 12 hours on my skin. So will I have to reapply this? Yes. Will I go buy another bottle? Probably so if it's not discontinued, which I might buy a backup bottle. I'm just saying, because I do believe it is worthy of that. So while the performance may not be there, it's certainly a good fragrance and I highly recommend it. All right, y'all, that's my time. I want to thank you for rocking with me. I thank y'all so much for your support, so much for your time, so much for your engagement. I really do appreciate you guys. I know that I'm a small fish in a very large pond here. There are about 1.5 billion content creators doing fragrance reviews. I'm just sharing my passion with you, and if you've gotten something out of it, I truly hope that is the case, and I thank you for tuning in. That's my time. Go down below, like and subscribe, and I'll check you next time.